Hey everybody! We're here at Universal Studios, Florida to go to HHN, Halloween Horror Nights. Do you like my vlogger voice, Brennan?
Wait, I didn't realize you were actually starting to film.
What?
Yeah, I like your vlogger voice.
What are you doing?
I can't commit.
Alright, I'll go and drop the fake vlogger persona for just a little bit, even though I still definitely sound like it. So we are about to check into Cabana Bay Beach Resort for a one-night staycation at Universal to go to Halloween Horror Nights tonight. We're heading to the parking garage, or just the parking lot, I guess, to check in. Or I can drop you off, I guess, so you can check in, then I can go park. I don't know what we're doing, but we're gonna have fun doing it, right?
Right.
So parked right here in the short-term parking lot. This is over by the bus drop-off, and Brennan went inside to check us in. That's Bayliner Diner, which is the quick service for Cabana Bay, and I'm heading inside the lobby now to meet up with Brennan and find out where we are staying, what part of the resort. This is pretty cool to walk inside and see they've decorated Cabana Bay for Halloween, which is super appropriate. There's Brennan right there. The bar is themed over there too. So we just checked in. So we are going to be staying over here in the Starlight building on the second floor. So we need to drive all the way around that building to park. And this is information about, I think, just Bayliner Diner and the bowling alley and other amenities that they have here. But they gave this to Brennan because it's Brennan's birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday tomorrow.
So she got a little birthday button.
This is our room key, and then they gave me this thing, which was really cute.
Yeah, I've never seen this before.
So, happy birthday. With the compliments, please enjoy one individually packed slice of cake, one pastry, or one icing. Or icy. One icing, please. And although I'm dressed for Halloween Horror Nights, Roy over here is dressed for Cabana Bay. Look at that nice shirt. You, like, match the aesthetics.
I do. Okay, let's go to our room.
Okay.
This room is back over there, but we're heading back out to the car to drive around to it. Oh dear. So apparently Bayliner Diner is open until 3 a.m. today, so we could totally go to HHN until 2 a.m. and then come back over here for some dinner. Don't know if we're gonna do that, but we could if we wanted to.
3 a.m. dinner, woo!
That was the lobby, and we're heading back to the car to then drive around the entirety of this building to our room, which is on the second floor, and I think it is going to be pool facing.
So we're gonna come in through this gate over here.
Hopefully. I always get nervous at gates.
You've never stayed on this side.
Registered. Please wait.
What?
We didn't call anybody. Woohoo, here we go.
There we go.
Your call is registered.
Hang up. You've never stayed on this side.
I've not.
I've stayed over on this side once. So this is the walking path that we can take to walk all the way to City Walk and eventually into Universal Studios.
It's the garden walk.
It is the garden walk, and it is also the longest walk on the resort's property.
Mm-hmm.
So we could either take the garden walk, we can take the bus, or we could do the illegal pedestrian thing and run across the street to Sapphire Falls and take the water taxi.
No.
So we're turning the corner. Over here is gonna be your attractions like River Adventure, and then this side is gonna be Turkey Lake Road.
Okay.
How's that for a tour?
Given the full tour. So we're somewhere over here. So this entire building is our building, so we just need to try to find our room. And again, I think we are facing the pool over on the other side. This whole building is for us. Happy birthday. Looks like the rooms on this side are odd-numbered buildings, so I think that we are facing the pool, which is interesting. They have gates here. This one is open. Okay, now we're just going up one level here. This is the pool over here, and the lobby is like back over there. Yeah, we are totally overlooking the pool over here, which I might try to do that tomorrow. I think there's nobody in it right now. That's weird. Unless there's like weather in the area or something. So we've unpacked our bags and turned on all of the lights. Hi, Brennan. So this is our suite that we're going to be staying in for just one day. We have our beverages that we bring whenever we do a little staycation. We like to bring some beverages, which we have Dunkin' and Trulies. We have some Gatorades, which hopefully they will let us bring those into HHN. And we're going to be putting all of this into this mini fridge over here. Have a coffee maker and a sink and a microwave and plenty of organizational space over here. This is a pull-out couch in the living room, which does have a TV and some drawers and some bar stools. So this is really neat. This door does close into the bedroom, which is very nice. The bedroom has two double beds here and then a television in here. This is like a closet back here, so plenty of space. Yeah, an actual walk-in closet with an iron and an ironing board. And then these are drawers over here on the other side of this like partition. And then this is the bathroom. So have a sink in here with the tub, as well as just a sink and then a toilet in here, like in its own room. And I'm wearing just the most appropriate shirt that I'm so excited to be wearing for the next like hour until we go to Halloween Horror Nights. The bathroom has obvious like stuff in here, like soaps and shampoos and moisturizers and stuff. But that's pretty much it. That's my like expedited room tour. I don't like to get like that invested in a very detailed room tour because I don't know. I just think the room speaks for itself. It is beautiful, and hopefully you can tell that just by watching this. So we're trying to do like a thumbnail for the video, and I think I'm gonna jump from this bed to that bed and do like, and then I can take like a video still from this. I know that I'm wearing shoes on the bed, but it's a hotel comforter, so it can't be more dirty, right, than the bottom of my shoes. Ready? Mm-hmm. Oh! I got scared.
I heard all your bones crack.
Oh. It's the crinkle of my diaper, sorry. So I doubt that looked cool at all, but at least I tried, right? So what I think we're doing now, we're gonna go to Bayliner Diner and get you some cake for your birthday.
Yeah.
And then we'll bring it back here so that it'll be here by the time that we get back from Halloween Horror Nights, which I don't know how long we're even going to be staying at Horror Nights tonight. We're just kind of having fun. Mm-hmm. So I don't think that the pool is closed for weather, but it might be now because there are some pretty dark clouds in the area, so we need to go back to the car to get my umbrella. First, we are heading to the Bayliner Diner to redeem Brennan's little coupon to get her cake. So we could go this way up the ramp, but I think we're going through the pool because if we go through the ramp, we have to go past the gym and then back downstairs. So we were going to go through the pool to get over to the lobby, but it is closed, I think, right now. So we have to go up the ramp and then back downstairs by the gym. Although it might not be closed because there are people in it. So maybe just the key card didn't work. I don't know. But we need to go redeem your cake coupon and then go get my umbrella really quickly because it is going to rain. That's the lobby downstairs. I guess we can still go this way to the Bayliner Diner. We don't have to go to the lobby. We can just keep going this way past the what is it?
Fitness center?
Well, yeah, the fitness center, and then the pool, not the pool, the bowling. See, there's the lobby all decorated for Halloween Horror Nights. I don't know if we're going to be going to the bar over here. We don't have a lot of time at Cabana Bay this week. So we passed the fitness center, and this is Galaxy Bowl, which I would love to do this, but we are, again, only here for one night. We're going down the stairs. This is the gift shop here, and the Starbucks. That's the arcade out there. I forget that there's a water fountain in Cabana Bay, which is cool. Water fountains need to be appreciated and celebrated. All right, we're heading into Bayliner Diner, open until 3 a.m. today. So inside they have a deli, they have pizza, they have international eats, and then hot off the grill, they have some spooky peeps. And then Brennan got her chocolate cake. There's the salad bar in the center here, and they have a bunch of like Halloween toppings for the yogurt bar, and then this margarita combo with margarita salt, and 2 plastic margarita glasses, presumably in this Halloween bucket. And this is the seating area for Bayliner Diner. And we've stayed over in this section, probably the most over here by this pool, sort of facing Volcano Bay. So that's where we got Brennan's cake. And I think we're just heading back to the room now to just head over to Universal for Halloween Horror Nights. This area back here is new, apparently, and that's the lobby way over there. So this is Shake's Malt Shop. So you can get a milkshake.
Yeah, we gotta come here tomorrow before we check it out.
To get a milkshake early in the morning?
Yeah, why not?
So I think we'll be coming back to the bus over here to go to Universal, and then we're heading back to the room, and then to get my umbrella. So we'll be coming back to Bayliner Diner at 3 o'clock in the morning. Probably not, but it's good to know that it's an option. So I think I want to go to the bar over here in the lobby just to see what they have. They're selling Halloween Horror Nights merchandise here in Cabana Bay. And why don't we get a shirt this time? This is right underneath where we came into Cabana Bay by the fitness center. And let's just see what they have on the menu. They have a radioactive slime, a witch's brew, a little boozy, that's funny, and a walking zombie, poison apple, and ghostly delight. So who knows, we might end up here later too. I don't know how long we're actually going to be staying at Halloween Horror Nights. We're trying to optimize our time here and over at HHN because we will be back to HHN, but we won't be back to Cabana Bay anytime soon. So Brennan's card didn't work. Will mine work? Uh-oh. Come on. Oh.
You just weren't opening it.
Well, it flashed red. You saw it. That's the ramp that we walked up.
You could hear the mechanics moving.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the mechanics. So I don't know if nobody's in the pool because the pool is closed or just because no one's in the pool. I do really want to come back tomorrow and go down the slide if I can. This is the Atomic Grill, which is the pool bar. See how nobody's over here right now? This is like a pretty iconic pool too. I feel like there would be people in the pool if they were able to be in the pool. I don't know. This is Atomic Tonic. I don't know. Heading out of this gate here, there's also a hot tub right there. So Brennan went up to the room to get my car keys so I could go get the umbrella. And then I think we're heading to HHN. She's going to drop me the car key down. There she is. Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Yay! Okay, gonna get the umbrella. It's not actually that late right now, but the weather's making it seem pretty late. Slightly daunting, and of course we're going to Halloween Horror Nights when it's probably going to pour down rain, but it's been apparently pouring down rain during HHN a lot. Umbrella has been acquired, and now for the sad part of the video where I have to go back to the room and change my shirt into a different shirt, but I got to enjoy it for like an hour. You can just tell by the way that the plants are just moving that it is about to be a pretty intense Florida storm. I think someone's filming a TikTok back there, so that is our room, but I'm going down to the stairs this way and then back to the room. This is neat. There's a laundry room over here. That is important information to know. Definitely. This is the type of resort I think that you would want to actually stay a pretty lengthy time at. We love the Cabana Bay suite rooms. The lights have started to come on for the evening. So there's Thunderbird, that is Castaway, and then the building that we're in, which is Starlight. There's the jacuzzi down there, and our room, which is right... Did I walk past it? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. No, I didn't. This is it. So we're back in the room. They also put this over like on like the nightstand. So it says stop by Bayliner Diner for late bites after a night full of scares from Halloween Horror Nights, and then it shows all the different nights that Halloween Horror Nights is going on, and then all the food that you could get from Bayliner Diner, which again is open until 3 o'clock in the morning, which is very late. So I've changed shirts, which is a travesty, and I'm switching over to this microphone, and I think what we're going to do is just head over to, we're going to take the garden path over to Sapphire Falls, and then I guess just take the water taxi over to City Walk instead of taking the bus, which would drop us off in City Walk in like the security hub there. It just might be a little bit less of a hassle just to go directly to Sapphire Falls and go through security there, I guess at the boat dock. So we're leaving the room now, and we are heading over to Sapphire Falls, and it is almost dark. We are arriving fashionably late to Halloween Horror Nights this year. We're heading down a level to just cross this way, I think then straight across to the garden walk. So I'm offended right now because Castaway and Thunderbird are illuminated, but Starlight is not.
Star's not lit up.
I know, that's what I'm saying. This is Flamingo Park over here. There's another, like, what is that, like laundromat? I'm presuming that they're in every building. The lobby's way back there, and Starlight finally illuminated. That's perfect. So we're going this way toward the theme parks. This is perfect. This is the garden walk right here over to Cabana Bay. Nope, we're in Cabana Bay. Over to Sapphire Falls. By the time they'll make it over to Universal, it'll probably be dark. You don't want to take the very long ramp up. You want to take the stairs.
Do you remember when we did this with your parents years ago? And we took the stairs and your dad went all the way up the ramp?
He was smart. This ramp is just sort of exaggeratedly lengthy. But we're walking across, I think, Adventure Way, which is where Sapphire Falls and Aventura and Cabana Bay are on. Very close to when we first started dating. I still remember when Sapphire Falls was being constructed and we walked this pathway over to Cabana Bay and we watched it be constructed. Brennan just waved because that's your favorite resort.
Now I actually remember a video from early oyby when we first started dating where we took this path and Sapphire Falls was still being built.
I literally just said that.
You did?
Like 10 seconds ago.
Oh my god.
So we could continue walking to Universal, but this would take us over by Islands of Adventure, so we're going to take this way over to Sapphire Falls via the garden walk. Brennan and I are talking wedding plans, and wouldn't it be amazing to have our wedding here?
Yes, like I would actually really consider it if it was in our price range to do so.
Probably not.
I would 100% get married here.
So we're just walking around to the very front of Sapphire Falls. There's Aventura and then Cabana Bay right across the street, but we had to go all the way down and back down the garden path. And we have made it to Sapphire Falls. It might have been quicker to walk, but we've committed to this. We always find a way to bring it back to Sapphire Falls, don't we?
We don't stay here, just the smell of this lobby just makes me happy. Like
Yeah.
it produces serotonin.
And this like bumped up a tier 2 in like Universal hotel rankings. I think that each Universal hotel is decorated for Halloween right now. There's like a fallen chandelier, I think, over here by the window. So it's a chandelier that fell on a table with chairs next to it. That's pretty cool. Just randomly in the lobby of Sapphire Falls, and there's something over here too, but we need to get to the boat launch.
A statue.
Yeah, a couple creepy statues. And now one of our favorite places to walk, this winding staircase where the steps are just a little bit too big for Brennan. All right, we made it downstairs and we're heading out to the boat right now. We're the last people on this boat. Yay! So we made it to City Walk. And my final boat back to the resort is going to be at 3 o'clock in the morning. I don't think we're going to be staying that late. But in case we do, it's good to know. So we just got off of that boat. So we came over from Cabana Bay. We took the garden walk over to Sapphire Falls and then took the water taxi all the way to City Walk right here. I think that was probably the best way to go. And then with my bags, we did bring 2 Gatorades with us. And then just at security, they just asked, first they asked that they were empty, and then we showed that they were sealed, so we were good to go. So what I think we're going to do, or what I'm going to do with this video, I'm going to make it into 2 different videos. So I'm about to sort of conclude this part of our Cabana Bay beach resort sort of experience and then start it again once we're done with Halloween Horror Nights. So saying that, I guess I'm going to just cut to when we're done with Halloween Horror Nights.
Roy's better than me when it comes to like separating videos. Like you had a whole Cabana Bay shirt, now you have a whole HHN shirt, and I'm just like, you know what, this is what I got ready in today, this is what I'm gonna stay in. So.
This is not an HHN shirt, but I appreciate it. So we'll see you after Halloween Horror Nights. And we just went to Halloween Horror Nights. Hi, Brennan.
Hi.
It is way past midnight. We are very tired. We need to get back to Cabana Bay.
Gotta get some water.
And some food, maybe.
Yeah.
So both the bus and the boat are running pretty late tonight. We've decided on taking the boat because we can take this back to Sapphire, just do what we just did, and then just walk, I think, back to Cabana Bay versus heading all the way through security, through like City Walk and then waiting for the bus. I'm also pretty hungry. I did not really eat a lot at Halloween Horror Nights, which is weird. Normally I eat sort of a lot. So we should make this boat, I think, back to Sapphire Falls. We just got a line too, so I think we're okay. There's also the Red Coconut Club, but I don't think we're gonna do that tonight. Okay, obviously we're not doing it tonight. What I meant is that we'll do it next time. Brennan, do you still have Bidoof? She still got Bidoof. Brennan just pulled away from the dock. We are heading to Sapphire Falls and then walking over to Cabana Bay. So we just got off of the water taxi and now we're heading inside Sapphire Falls to then take the garden path all the way back to Cabana Bay. About a 10-minute walk, I think. I am so tired. I know that Brennan is too, just speaking for her. That was a long night at Halloween Horror Nights. We could have done Stay and Scream and then stayed until 2 o'clock, which we did not do, but it was still very tiring. And it did rain for like a little bit, but not hard enough to use the umbrella. I think that I was a little bit disappointed by the food, but we did not get to all of the food booths tonight, so we'll have to try to come back and go to some of the food booths that we did not go to tonight next time. That staircase tired me out a little bit more than I care to admit. And now for the walk to Cabana Bay, where we have to go all the way down and back again. It's not a bad walk, but it is right there, just right across the street. People are still crossing the street here, but we're going to try to abide by what we're supposed to do, which is to go all the way down the garden walk and then back. This does sort of work out though, because once we cross this bridge, our building is pretty much right there once we walk past the pool. We might actually go to the cafeteria, to the Bayliner Diner, like we were talking about earlier, to grab something. It is really late right now, but we would really appreciate some food, I think. And we made it back to Cabana Bay. Hooray. Oh my god. I am really tired, but feeling pretty happy about how tonight went. Brennan did more houses than she's ever done before in Halloween Horror Nights. I'm proud of you. Cabana Bay offers modern comfort, air condition, and poolside fun. We're glad that you're here. So we drove this way earlier to get around these buildings, so we're heading all the way back down and then into the lobby to go to the Bayliner Diner. These buildings don't seem this long when you're driving past them, but when you're walking, they feel so long. Hey Brennan, do you remember when we were walking around Cabana Bay at 1 o'clock in the morning? It is probable that the bus could have been a little bit quicker than walking and taking the boat, but we elected to not do that. The gift shop is closed. I hope that the bowling alley isn't closed. Where am I gonna do my 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock in the morning bowling? And Starbucks too? What? But of course we can count on the Bayliner Diner to be open until 3 o'clock in the morning. So I thought that the Bayliner Diner was gonna be open this late, but I guess not. None of these areas are open. So we could get some snacks, I guess, like over here. So the individual bays, I guess, are closed, but they did restock this like warmer over here with pizzas and I guess chicken wings, so we got a pizza. We just grabbed one. This is a pepperoni pizza. So to get back to the room, we could go up the stairs and then past the fitness center, or maybe through the lobby. But the pool is closed, so I guess we're just gonna go up the stairs. We are so tired. like deliriously tired. I say that a lot, but we really are. But this is gonna hit the spot back in the room. There's the game room down there, and the Galaxy Bowl bowling alley. We'll just have to do this at some point in the future. We've done it before, and it is a lot of fun. And this is the fitness center, and we're just heading down the ramp straight ahead, and then up the stairs to our room. And this is the lobby for Cabana Bay, which is pretty quiet right now. So we're heading over to Starlight. Right here, it is very quiet right now, and we've made it back to the room. You ready to eat some pizza, Brennan? Oh, in the air conditioning. There it is, our beautiful pepperoni pizza. And some water. Okay, I think I'm gonna conclude the video now and start it again tomorrow. So say goodnight.
Good night.
Oh, you are so in the dark. So we are going to eat this pizza and continue this video tomorrow for our checkout because we're only here for one night. So see you tomorrow.
Bye.
Good morning from the next day. We went to bed at about 2:30 last night. It's about 8:30 right now, and it is very humid, but I'm heading down to the pool. I'm pretty sure that the pool is open right now. At least want to do the slide. Our room is up here, so I'm just going to jump in the pool and then probably go get some breakfast. Okay, the pool hours are 9 a.m. to 10 p.m. I think that I'm the first person inside the pool area. There's the bar, and this is the hot tub, and I am heading up to the slide. So I'm not the only person in the pool. There's an A-frame over there that says pool closed due to inclement weather. I don't know if that is accurate. And didn't this slide used to have a waterfall? So I switched over to my GoPro and I'm just walking over to the slide. This is your entry over on this side of the pool, and this is a splash zone. I think this is much better than the splash zone over at Sapphire Falls. There's also like a beach area over there. They just started playing music. It was sort of weirdly quiet for a little bit. But they have like a ping pong table, or they used to. And then again, there's the bar over there. And there's an entire other pool area on the other side of Cabana Bay that has a lazy river. Woo! I'm going too slow. Come on, speed up. Oh, jeez. Okay. So there was sort of a waterfall element, but I'm sure that it used to, I think it was here. All right, I might just do that again because there's nobody here. It's a pretty, I don't know, moderate slide. Not even moderate, it was kind of boring. But fun. I don't know how long I'm going to be at the pool. I just wanted to get on this slide. It's usually what I want to do on our checkout days at resorts. But it's so comfortably quiet. I could really spend like an hour or two here. See, look how cool this splash zone is. I'm sort of bummed that when Travis came with his kids that we went to Sapphire, because they would have absolutely loved this area. And it's like contained. But I think I might do, I'll do this slide one more time, and then I'll actually go over to the other side of Cabana Bay to go to the pool over there in the lazy river. I think that that's open too. There's a few more people at the pool now, but I think that this is the time to get to a hotel pool as soon as it opens, especially in Florida when it is hot. As soon as you wake up in the morning, that water was slightly cold, but it immediately felt fantastic. I also might get some breakfast and bring it back to the room, I think, after I go to the pool. Woo! Okay, there it is. Now I'm going fast. See, I didn't lean back the first time. So that was refreshing, and I've only spent about 15 minutes here, but now I'm going to the other pool on the other side of Cabana Bay. See, there totally are ping pong tables and cornhole over here, and there's the pool. I'm heading into the lobby. So I never really showed a map of Cabana Bay. So we're in the Starlight building. There's also the Thunderbird and then the Castaway buildings. We're right over there. This is the Cabana Courtyard. And then there's also the Lazy River Courtyard, which is where I'm going. To the Lazy River, there's the Continental and the Americana buildings, as well as the beachside towers. This leads over to Volcano Bay. This is the garden walk that we took to get to Sapphire Falls last night. And then you can see right here, this is what the Bayliner Diner and then the Starbucks and the gift shop and the lobby look like. And then upstairs is the bowling alley, fitness center, the arcade. So yeah, so I'm gonna be heading all the way over here to the Lazy River really quickly, and then going to, I guess, Bayliner Diner on the way back. So I'm just passing through the lobby really quickly. Gonna be just really jumping in the Lazy River and then getting right out and going to the Bayliner Diner. This is the bar that we really didn't get to experience this trip, but it still is really cool. And then the gift shop, which I think I do want to get a shirt. I'll try to come back to that on the way back. This is Starbucks, which is of course busy, so I think that I'm going to have to modify what I was going to do. I was going to get the food and bring it back to the room, but this is not really the place to get like to-go food, so we might just come back here. But I'm heading outside again just to go to the Lazy River very quickly. Brennan still wanted to get a milkshake over here too, so yeah, that would be the best reason to come back here. There's a ramp over here too. And again, we've stayed on this side of Cabana Bay. At least I have, like, the most. There's Volcano Bay, and this is the Hideaway Bar and Grill. This pool's a little bit busier, but I'm just heading over to the Lazy River, which is way over there. There's the second level of the bar and a place to get hot dogs. I'm about to put my stuff down. And this is the hot tub, Volcano Bay, right there in the background. And there's also a little sandy area over here too, with more ping pong tables. And of course another little splash pad, but I am switching back to the GoPro. All right, getting into the Lazy River, which is actually really cold right now. All right, just gonna jump in. That's not that bad. There's some wonderful little waterfalls here. That feels good. I think it's 10 o'clock now, and I think I just heard Volcano Bay. There's like the wave machine over there. I wonder if nobody's in the Lazy River because it's a little bit on the colder side compared to the pool, but this is really nice. So I definitely heard the Volcano Bay wave machine. So I did talk with Brennan, and what I am going to do, I think, is go to Starbucks just to grab some coffee, and then go back to the room. We will pack all of our stuff up, and then go to the car, and then I think conclude our morning at Bayliner Diner. This really is so pleasant. I don't know if I've ever done this with this few people in the Lazy River. What I really appreciate is just the foliage. Like, this is not just a concrete lazy river, it's actually pretty secluded and peaceful. So we're gonna go to the waterfall again. It's so cathartic, but I'm just about to turn this corner and then get back out right here and then head to Starbucks, I guess. This is awesome though. This is exactly what I needed after an incredibly late night last night at Halloween Horror Nights. And this is why we booked a room. We have always wanted to book a room for Halloween Horror Nights, specifically the Hard Rock, but Cabana Bay, it worked out. It really did. Just the freedom of being able to come back to the resort at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning, and then waking up and getting to get into a pool or a lazy river, go down a water slide, and then getting some breakfast. I'm getting out here. Also, the room was like surprisingly inexpensive. This is the Lazy River Tube Shack that just opened up. We have adult tubes and kid tubes. And this is the main pool, but now I'm going back to my bag to dry up and go get some coffee from Starbucks. All right, just because I'm over here, I'm coming up the stairs to the top of the bar just to see what it looks like, because I forgot. It's been a long time since I've been up here. Look how pleasant this is. Not really much of a view of the pool, but it is very secluded. I love this little area up here. It has been so long. We have got to come back here again. I just came down these stairs. We just over by the ping pong tables. See, you heard it. Yeah, the wave machine. Now I'm going back over to the lobby. I think I'm just going to get Brennan coffee, and then I'll wait for my malt shake. Also, I usually like to end these trips with an omelet, so I'm probably going to be doing that. I don't know. I'm hungry, especially after last night. I didn't really eat a lot at Halloween Horror Nights last night. I'm going to ignore the directional signage here. It's weird that it points to go to the water slide this way when it's on the complete opposite side of Cabana Bay, but I'm heading up the ramp. This is not the level that Starbucks is on, but I can go around Bayliner and then back down a level to Starbucks. We're gonna be down there in about half an hour, probably. This is like a rec center, and then around the corner is the arcade and the bowling alley, and then I can just head down these stairs and then get Brennan's coffee and head back to the room. We do require reservations here. And these are the prices for a pretty reasonable amount of time, and then they do have food in here too. I'm just gonna give Brennan a large black iced coffee, which is her preference. So I totally lied, and I got myself a coffee too, but while I waited for the coffee, I came over here to the gift shop, and I got myself this shirt that I wanted. They do have bowling shirts, but I think I have enough bowling shirts. They have beach towels, and robes, and mugs, and lanyards, and keychains, and magnets, and frames, and pins. And a few other shirts too, but I think I like the one that I got most. They have little shot glasses also, and cups. Okay, back to the room now with what I got. I do like this one though. This one's pretty cool. There's about half an hour until checkout, so I'm just going to go back to the room and change into some drier clothes, and then put our stuff in the car, and then go to Bayliner Diner. So plenty of time to get some breakfast though, so I can get my omelet. That was definitely quite a morning around Cabana Bay, but whenever I stay at resorts, I really like to get my time's worth, especially if I check in at 6 p.m. and check out at 11 a.m. the next day. So we packed up all of our stuff and done the final check to make sure that we did not leave anything. Did you have a pleasant stay, Brennan?
I did, and I'm actually like really upset that we're only staying one night, because I really want to stay like multiple nights in this room, like the family suite room, because I forgot how much I love it. And then you had to remind me this morning that 10 years ago to this day, I actually stayed in a family suite with a bunch of my friends. We packed ourselves in here to celebrate my 21st birthday. Not planned, but that's like crazy. This is like before I met you, and just, that's weird.
We've done this before, but just the fact that it was 10 years
Yeah.
since your 21st birthday, and we're doing this again together, which is very special. This is one of our favorite rooms, definitely at Universal. I don't know, it was cool, but we need to check out. It is about 11 o'clock,
Yeah.
and let's go get some breakfast. Goodbye, family suite. Hopefully we'll stay again at some point. Instead of walking over to Bayliner Diner, we drove around. So we're just going to park in the temporary parking over here and then have some breakfast and then head out. All right, we parked, let's get some breakfast. And I'm going to get a milkshake, Brennan. Or maybe I'm not, because it is not open. So that's a bit of a bummer, but we'll come back. Over here they have a bacon, egg, and cheese croissant, a smoked salmon bagel with cream cheese, a breakfast flatbread wrap, and then a yogurt parfait with granola. Here they have a breakfast combo and drink, a Belgian waffle, and then savory waffles. This is the Create Your Own Omelet Station, which is where I'm going. And here they have a jumbo buttermilk pancakes and then French toast. And then all these places also have like additional sides too. So this is where I'm going. What'd you get there, Brennan?
I got a Belgian waffle and then biscuits and gravy.
Okay. And this is what I got, and Brennan's sitting right over there. So the Create Your Own Omelet was $13.25, and the side of bacon was $5. But I got onions, tomatoes, baby spinach, mushrooms, ham, bacon, peppers, and cheddar cheese. So we're done with breakfast, which was delicious. And it's, look, Brennan, it's open. It looks like it's open. So it is almost open. It opens at noon. And I'll be able to get a malt shake. They also have ice cream here, and then they have adult shakes too. So what I ended up getting is a malt. This is the chocolate PB and banana malt with banana pudding ice cream, chocolate ice cream, peanut butter sauce, and whipped cream with a cherry on top. So running back out of the car to go back home. That was the quickest Cabana Bay staycation we had ever done. We checked in yesterday at 6 p.m. and we are leaving at about noon today. We went to Howling Horror Nights. We had an incredible time. I got to go swim in the pool. We got to explore Cabana Bay a little bit. We're pretty familiar with Cabana Bay. We absolutely love it here.
And now it makes me want to come back and do a longer stay in the family suites because I love those rooms so much.
In 10 years.
Oh god, not in 10
Maybe not.
years.
But thank you so much for watching. This is going to be 2 different videos, and I think that probably worked out hopefully well. I don't know. But I got some new shirts. I got a shirt. In the gift shop, I got a shake. I had a great time at Cabana
I thought
Bay.
you were like, I got a shirt.
Thanks for watching. We will see you soon. Have a great day, and goodbye.
Bye.